When you need advice, come to Ben and Kelly. It's group therapy on 99.7 DJX.
All right. Good morning, Lily.
Hey, good morning.
Thanks for allowing us to talk to you about this. Will you go ahead and explain what's going on here?
All right, so a little backstory. All my life, I had this dream of living on a farm, and it just kind of seemed like a really great way to go. Like, bring your own food. It's all there for you, caring for animals. I mean, farmers markets are so cute. It's like it's this little pleasant little life, you know?
You got all this because of going to farmers markets?
Kind of. I mean, I don't know. I'm a little bit of an organic girl, but...
Sure.
Long story short, I mean, I never thought it would really happen. But a few years ago, my father had mentioned this dating website for farmers, and I actually fell in love with an actual farmer.
Oh, wow. Success.
And we ended up getting married last year.
Oh, well, congratulations.
He's just amazing and everything I've ever wanted in a husband.
Uh-huh.
You're a legit farmer's wife. I love that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of living the dream.
Uh-huh.
But in reality, the farm life isn't really the life that I thought it would be.
Oh yeah.
It's hard.
Hard work, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's working sometimes 12 to 15 hours a day, especially during the harvest.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And every single day, he has to get up before dawn to milk the cows and do all the other chores.
Uh-huh.
And the work is dirty. So he's always filthy, which I can't stand.
Oh, gosh. All right.
And, you know, he's really good about not tracking dirt in the house, but it's still really annoying because I can't even hug him because he's got soot all over his body.
Yeah, he's just got farm dirt and chicken poop and all that stuff, right?
Mm-hmm. And, you know, this really isn't how I pictured farm life. And I kind of want out. Like, I kind of feel like Paris Hilton got stuck on the farm, you know, like.
Oh,
right.
yeah.
You're
simple
like,
life.
Like a fish out of water a little bit.
I want to leave the farm life, but, like, not the marriage. So, I mean, I'm not really sure what to do because I doubt he'd want to start another career that could take us back to the city.
Mm-hmm.
The farm has been in his family for, like, generations back. So I really don't know what to do. I feel so guilty.
Have you thought about, like, diving in to, like, help with the farm work and, like, work alongside him?
Oh, I'm sure she
do
does
help
that.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
just
too much.
Too much even, like, for me. So I don't know.
How do you say just kidding on a life you thought you wanted after seeing and living and being a part of that lifestyle for a year? So,
yeah, and I'm the one who seeked out the farmer dating app. Like, come on, that's why I asked for that.
Yeah, and he's a generational farmer, so I don't think that he's going to, unless, have you talked to him about it? Have you suggested, hey, if you weren't a farmer, what do you think you'd do with your life? And then that could open the conversation.
Well, he said he wanted to be an English teacher, so maybe he would move. I don't know. But he's not going to abandon his family.
Yeah.
You know, I know that my family on my mom's side are farmers or have farming in their lifestyle. And I know that my aunt and uncle at one point, when they realized that they couldn't manage the farm, they basically, I don't know, like rented the farm out. Now, I don't want to give you like, because I don't know the specifics necessarily,
like
but I
Airbnb?
feel like they like rented the farm out to someone who would actually manage the farm, and they would just, they still lived in their house, but they did other things other than farmed. So I don't know if that's an option or not, but
like just hire people to run the farm for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like a
Lily,
manager, and
yeah,
they would
like a property
hire
manager.
like other small farmers, I guess.
yes, I don't. Again, don't ask me for specifics. I don't know them, but but Lily, I got to be honest. We're already getting people that are saying, hey, you know, you chose this life. You know, you got to stick it through. On our text line, but this is what group therapy is all about. So we've got a lot of people, you know, hopefully we can give you several options, but seriously, like I would almost look into see if someone can like manage your farm for you. If that's something that your husband wants to do, you know, I don't want you to like try to force him out of it, but I understand your unhappiness too. So,
I mean, nowadays you can hire anyone to do anything. So, it might work.
This is
Okay.
all right. Well,
Yeah.
Lily, good luck. Keep us posted. And like I said, we got a lot of people already chiming in on maybe ways you can approach this.
Okay, thanks. Hopefully I figure something out. I asked for it. I really did.
That is true. All right, Lily, thank you.
Thanks, guys.
All right. Who
Many
else?
people are pointing that out, and a lot of people are just like, listen, is this real? She thought that farming was going to be cute, like hanging out at farmers markets?
How many have this theme song stuck in their head?
Let's take two girls.
Yeah.
Go filthy rich from the bright light.
Well, and somebody mentioned Green Acres, too. Now, that's a really
That's an
old reference.
Yeah,
but
for
yeah,
sure. Yeah.
same thing.
All right, I don't know how much advice we can give Lily, but other than the people that are like, well, you asked for it, this is what you get, and how can you realize farming wouldn't be tough? If we can weed through those and get to some actual hey, maybe you can suggest this to your husband, or maybe this is an approach that you can take.
Yeah, Tara's the same thing. She's like, these comments do not pass vibe checks.
Right.
It sucks that the life she's living isn't what she expected
Right.
it to be, but y'all are harsh.
Yeah.
You need to sit down and talk to the guy, figure out if they can work a way to have both.
All right. Well, any advice? I don't know if you've been in this situation because it seems very unique. But if you've got some advice to pass on, we'd love to hear your story. So we've got a little predicament, and it involves our dear friend, Lily.
Let's take two girls. Go filthy rich.
Is she the first listener that now gets a theme song? Because I feel like this is her theme
I feel
song.
like it is her theme song. It's the theme song from The Simple Life, right? So, yeah, she got on a farming dating website at the suggestion of her dad, found a farmer, liked going to farmers markets, and thought, you know what, that sounds fun. And so now she's realizing after marrying one that this ain't the lifestyle for her. All right?
Yeah, and so she's just kind of like, she has some regrets now. Like, this is not turning out to be what I thought it would be. She loves
Yeah.
farmer markets, and she thought, they're cute. So farm life can be cute,
Right.
hanging out with animals and
Right.
having some fun, but it's a lot of hard work, sun
Right.
up to sun
Yep.
Angela said, on the flip side, this is her entire life. She shouldn't live her whole life miserably. Talk to your husband.
Mm-hmm.
You all should both be happy. Like, he's a generational farmer. So we're kind of thinking there's kind of no way that he's going to live that life.
I mean, unless
For the city.
he inherited it and he was like, you know what, this ain't for me either.
That could very well be.
I don't want to get stuck doing this or whatever
Maybe
for the
he
rest of
feels
my
like,
life.
Yeah, there was no choice. He had to continue on with it, but it wouldn't be his first choice. And that's where maybe she needs to. I suggested she starts a conversation like, hey, if you weren't farming, what do you think you'd do with your life? And see if that gives her
Sparked any
insight.
sort of, right.
Yeah, as to if he did have some sort of, desire to do something else.
Now, she did say that he had thought about teaching at one point. So
English teacher, yeah.
Maybe there's something like that. Now, Melissa, you are married to a farmer. You're 30 years in. Any advice?
She needs to accept that if he's a generational farmer, he's not going to leave that life.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
she
So
needs
is there a
to-
way to kind of fall in love with it? Is there a way she can kind of dive in and embrace the life?
Well, she either accepts that he's that's first to him. And I know that sounds crazy, but that life will be first to him always.
All right. Well, Melissa.
And
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
that's what I've come to accept,
All right.
that I love him.
So basically, you're
because
saying
he loves the farm so much.
if you love the man,
so
you're
I
going to
accept
put up
that.
with dealing with the farm, right?
Exactly, and that's what
That's life.
that's life.
Wow.
Yeah,
those-
Brandon says, suck it up,
Worse,
buttercup. Farming is hard. And, farming is in his blood, too. And Brooke said, all I can think about when I heard this is, in an Owen Wilson voice, wow.
Wow. Lisa said, as a former farmer's wife, did she not realize the life commitment before she got married?
Well, but apparently not.
Apparently not. She said, that this is the family's life's work. Get on board or get out. It's your life too. So, man, I think there's some tough decisions, some tough thoughts about it, especially if this is one of those like, oh, you mean I got to get up before the sun? Oh, you mean I got to go to bed after? Like my work's not done when at 5 o'clock? I can't just punch a time card?
He's dirty all the time.
Yeah. So that's...
Now, Lisa did say, I hopped on the four-wheeler, fed newborn calves, took the guys to lunch and drinks, whatever I could do.
Mm-hmm.
I finally was able to talk my husband into taking vacations and breaks on Friday or Saturday nights.
Yeah.
It's either, you get on board or you get out.
Yeah.
And Jen said, my cousin is a farmer's wife. She got a group of farmers' wives together and started a support group.
Oh, wow. Okay, maybe that's something that, Lily, you can look into.
Yeah, that could be helpful.
All right. Thank you for all the comments. And if you want to throw your comment in, you can. Facebook is a great place for that. @Ben and Kelly Show. Keep us posted, Lily. That is Group Therapy.